I had stayed up doing work. It was dark and cold, so I didn't plan on being up all night. I decided it was time to call it a night. This possibly had changed me. I drift into a deep sleep from being exhausted from working all day. I had this dream where I was walking alone in bright midday, not knowing exactly where I was going, but it was somewhere. Then I see this shady-looking guy who was a bit off. I didn't pay no attention, but I so happened to keep staring at him. We made eye contact, and I was a bit shocked by that. He was dressed in all black, but I could only see his eyes. He had dark black bags under his eyes and looks as if he'd never gotten any sleep. Me being stupid, I walked up to him. Maybe he was just misunderstood by his looks. I quietly asked him, "Are you okay, sir?" He glared at me, not moving an inch. His dark brown eyes, which looks darker up close, eyed my dark brown eyes. Around his eyes, besides the blackness, was red. I really wanted to question him, but I was hoping for an answer. The shady man got close to my face, eyeing me down. It felt like he was staring into my soul. He pulled down his coat from around his mouth, and it was the widest, longest, blackest mouth I have ever saw. The noises he made sounded like a loud static piercing so loud in my ear, something I have never heard. I woke up, sweating and looking around in fear. It was morning time, and I had calmed down, saying it was just a dream. My heart was still beating as I got into the shower, just standing there thinking about what the hell just happened in my dream. I got out, I was just as shooken up. I got dressed and went outside for a walk. It was the same area I was going as in my dreams. I paused, freezing right dead in my tracks before I walked any farther. I turned around and paced as fast as I could, heading into a different direction. I ran into a local coffee shop, wanting to clear my head and just be surrounded by people. I held my hands over my face, thinking what could happen, since this time it wasn't a dream. My phone vibrated in my pants. I must have forgot I had in my pockets, although I don't remember putting it there in the first place, or ever taking it for that matter. I shrug it off and looked at a recent text message from an unknown number. The text reads, "Don't worry about it." I was confused and think this caller had the wrong number. Thinking it was just that, I text back saying, "Sorry, sir, madam, you must have texted the wrong number." I text politely as I could. It could have been anyone. The unknown number texts back saying, "Why won't you walk this way?" By that, I froze in my chair and glared at the text. I must have looked crazy, and some people glared at me, not sure what the hell was up with me. If only they knew my problem. If I call the cops, will they think I'm crazy, or will this creepy man go away and never to be seen again? I put my phone down, thinking on what to do. If I visit this man in my dreams, what could possibly happen? Will I end up being killed or what? My phone vibrated once again. I looked at the notification. It was the unknown number again. I decided to look at the text one last time before making my final choice. The text reads, "Come." This time I got up, took my phone, and head out to the direction the man in my dreams was. I slowly walked, and there he was. In the same spot, the same clothes, and looking a bit off. This is do or die. I crept up slower and slower as soon as I finally was across the road from him. I glared at him, but he was turned around. I had a gun with me, so if he tried to do anything, I will bust a cap in his ass. The creepy man stood there, frozen still, turned to his back. I got another text. Unknown number again, save. Then another text pops up after I was done reading that, saying, "Me." I was adding it up. "Don't worry about it. Come save me." I looked up from my screen, and the man was gone. I started to calm down. Maybe I was seeing things. I got on my knees and glared at the empty road, not knowing what to do next, rereading the whole message in my head. I felt two roughly big hands on both my shoulders. I slowly turned my head up, seeing the man's face grinning like a madman. As soon as he was about to move his coat from his mouth, I got up and pushed the man. I ran as fast as I could. I returned back to the coffee shop, seeming it was safe. Another text from the unknown man. It still haunts me every time I think about it. It said, "This is the happiest moment of my life." I put my phone down. It adds up. He wasn't trying to kill me. He was trying to kill himself.